Hey, have you seen Amara Raja Energy and Mobility's latest earnings report? Looks like they've been busy with some significant moves.
Oh, yeah, I just glanced at it. Amara Raja, right? They're big in the energy and mobility space, mainly known for their lead acid batteries. And now they're getting into circular solutions and power systems, if I remember correctly.
Exactly. So, what's the big picture? Any major changes or anything?
Well, first off, they approved the unaudited, standalone, and consolidated financial results for the quarter and 9 months ending December 31st, 2024. Plus, they're investing a good chunk of money into their wholly owned subsidiaries. It looks like they enhanced the investment limit in Amara Raja Circular Solutions, or ARCs, from 500 to 700 crore rupees to boost their battery recycling plant.
Wow, that's a significant increase. What about Amara Raja Power Systems, ARPS?
They're putting up to 50 crore rupees into ORPS, which will help with their operational and manufacturing needs. It seems they're really focusing on expanding and streamlining their different business segments. By the way, the board meeting to approve all this wrapped up around 5:3 p.m. on February 8th.
Okay, so the company is strategically investing in its subsidiaries to support growth and operations. Makes sense. Should we dive into the financial performance next?
Definitely. Let's start with the income statement. The report highlights revenue from operations, other income, and total income. We should also keep an eye out for any one-time events or non-recurring items that could skew the numbers.
Right, got to watch out for those. What about specifics? Anything jump out at you?
Well, their revenue from operations for the quarter ended December 31st, 2024 was 3,164.02 crore rupees on a standalone basis. Other income added 29.25 crore rupees, bringing the total income to 3,193.27 crore rupees.
Not bad, not bad. How does that compare to last year?
Compared to the quarter ended December 31st, 2023, the revenue from operations increased from 2,881.73 crore rupees to 3,164.02 crore rupees. So a pretty decent jump.
Okay, solid growth in revenue. What about net income and EPS?
The net profit after tax for the quarter was 311.83 crore rupees, and the earnings per share, both basic and diluted, came in at 17.04.
What about dividends? Any news there?
They already paid out an interim dividend of $5 per share.
All right, good to know. It's always helpful for investors to know about those payouts. Now, what about the balance sheet? Anything interesting there in terms of assets, liabilities, and equity? Disclaimer, we advise investors to check with certified experts before taking any investment decisions.
Digging into the details, Amara Raja Energy and Mobility seems to be on a solid growth path. Their strategic investments in subsidiaries, particularly in battery recycling, show their forward thinking. Revenue is up, and they're maintaining those dividends.
Okay, great. So, overall, pretty positive. Hey, if you're enjoying this discussion, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful financial analysis.
Clear. Okay, diving into the numbers, the standalone financial results show a solid performance. Revenue from operations increased from 2,881.73 crore rupees in Q3 2023 to 3,164.02 crore rupees in Q3 2024. Net profit after tax also rose from 252.78 crore rupees to 311.83 crore rupees.
Earnings per share also saw an increase from 13.81 to 17.04. That's pretty good.
Exactly. And there's that one-time exceptional item they booked due to the insurance claim related to the fire incident.
Right, that fire from January 2023. How did they account for that?
They received 175 crore rupees as an on-account payment, and the difference between the cumulative amount received and the claim receivable was recognized as an exceptional item of 111.07 crore rupees.
Got it. So it's basically the accounting adjustment for that insurance money. Now, what about that scheme of arrangement with Mangal Industries?
Ah, yes, that's where they demerged the plastic component business. It became effective on February 1st, 2024.
And Amara Raja issued shares to Mangal Industries shareholders as part of that deal, right?
Correct. They issued 1 crore 22 lakh 12,864 shares. It was all done according to the acquisition method under Ind AS 103.
Business combinations. Always a bit complex. I guess that explains why the previous year's numbers were restated to reflect this change.
Exactly. The revenue and net profit figures for the previous periods were adjusted to provide a like-for-like comparison.
Okay, now that we've covered the standalone results, let's switch over to the consolidated financials. What's different in the big picture?
On a consolidated basis, the revenue from operations increased from 3,044.59 crore rupees to 3,272.47 crore rupees for the quarter ended December 31st, 2024.
So a bit higher than the standalone, makes sense. Net profit after tax also saw a boost, right?
Yes, it went up from 267.89 crore rupees to 298.37 crore rupees. But remember, the consolidated results include their subsidiaries like Amara Raja Batteries Middle East and Amara Raja Circular Solutions.
Of course. How are those subsidiaries doing?
Well, the auditor's report mentions that two wholly owned subsidiaries, which haven't been reviewed by their auditors, contributed 35.55 crore rupees in total revenue for the quarter and had a net loss of 2.16 crore rupees.
A bit of a mixed bag there, but the auditors seem to think it's not material to the overall group.
Precisely. The segment reporting is also pretty interesting. It splits the business into lead acid batteries and allied products and others, primarily the new energy business.
Okay, how did each segment perform?
The lead acid battery segment brought in the lion's share of the revenue at 3,154.82 crore rupees with a segment result of 398.43 crore rupees. The others segment, though, posted a loss of 15.78 crore rupees.
So the core business is still driving profits while they invest in new energy ventures. Makes sense. Are there any significant unallocated corporate assets or liabilities we should be aware of?
The unallocated corporate assets mainly comprise bank balances and investments, while the unallocated liabilities are mostly tax-related. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Overall, it looks like Amara Raja Energy and Mobility is making strategic moves to strengthen its core business and invest in future growth areas.
Exactly. They seem well established for the future, balancing current profitability with investments in new technologies and sustainable solutions. And as always, remember, these are just our observations.
Yeah, everyone should do their own research and maybe chat with a financial advisor before making any decisions. Get a second opinion.